So I'm going to play from this uphill sloping line now. I've got the ball above my feet. I've got a flag positioned out here around about 130 yards away. It's actually playing into a little headwind today, but we won't really account for too much of the wind with this shot selection. A couple of things that we need to take account for from this position is firstly the club that I'm using. I've got a 7-iron for this particular shot, but if I'm playing from a slope here and the ball is above my feet, the angle of the club now doesn't aim directly at the flag, it actually aims left of the flag. So if I was to set up from here so I can see from the front on, the club there points at the camera, but from this position, the angle of that face now points way over left of the camera, so it's pointing left, effectively my target line. So any amount of lifting up of that golf club starts to aim various amounts and varying degrees left of target. So if I set up to this golf ball here, my club now aims straight into the left-hand bunker. I've also got to take account for the fact that as I make my swing, because I'm standing up a little bit straighter, because I can't get down to my normal posture position, the golf club will be slightly flatter around my body. That can often cause us to hit a hook shot as well, or an overly drawn shot as well. So that's again going to make the golf ball go down the left-hand side. Because the golf ball's slightly nearer to me as well, the fact that it's up in the air, it's effectively nearer to me, that can cause me problems with hitting the golf ball a little bit heavy. Generally anything you hit heavy can also go to the left-hand side. So you can see I've got a problem with keeping this ball on line. I've also got a little bit of a problem with just striking this golf ball cleanly in the first place. Because the ball's nearer to me, like we discussed, you might be tempted to hit this one a little bit heavy. So I'm actually going to encourage you to grip down the golf club. You hold down the golf club almost to the bottom of the grip to account for the fact that that ball is raised nearer to me. So I hold down on the grip there. I get myself standing up nice and tall, so I build myself up so I'm nice and tall and try and maintain the best posture and spine angle possible. I'm then going to make a couple of practice swings to the side of the ball and try and make sure that I'm balanced, I'm swinging at the right height, and I'm able to turn through to a nice controlled follow-through position without being pulled down the hill and falling off the shot. So I set myself up, gripping down, a couple of practice swings, and hopefully holding that balanced follow-through position. I would then stand behind the golf ball and assess how far to the right-hand side I would like to aim to allow for this ball to have quite a strong draw or hook shot on it. And when I pick my alignment, my feet, my knees, my hips, my shoulders, my club face, everything is pointing parallel down that target line towards the right-hand side of the green. I would then go ahead and make my normal golf swing. I try as much as I can to avoid manipulating my golf swing, either by letting the hill pull me downwards, or actually I don't want to try and slice this golf ball back into the hill, not if I'm aiming to the right-hand side I don't. So I'm going to pick a spot to the right-hand side of that green, one more last little practice swing to get myself balanced, and then go ahead and hit one and see if we can get one round onto the green here. So down the grip to account for the slope, little practice swing, feel like we're nice and balanced in the follow through, then go ahead and try and hit a little draw around the corner here onto the green. So the ball shoots down the right hand side, turns back in and comes nicely back onto the front edge of the green and quite close to the flag. Now you noticed I actually played that with a 7-iron, I'm only 130 yards away. Into a little bit of breeze, maybe we accounted for that slightly, but I'm actually going to club up on all of these shots. I'm going to hit one more club, that way I can swing a little bit more smoothly and not try and out hit myself and fall over. So it was only a nice relaxed little 3/4 7-iron there, just allowing that slope to turn it round. It's nicely on the front edge of the green, just a few feet from the flag.